Donald Trump has told a rally in Michigan that he took a bullet for democracy when an attempt was made on his life last week. Attended by thousands, it was Trump's first rally with new running mate J.D. Vance, and first since he survived the assassination attempt. He told a packed arena in Grand Rapids that Democrats have accused him of being a threat to democracy, and, to huge applause, said he was ready to take back the White House. An investigation is underway into the shooting last weekend, which left Trump with a wounded ear, though the prominent white bandage he wore throughout the Republican National Convention had on Saturday been replaced by a discreet flesh-toned plaster. Trump was not scheduled to address the crowd until 17 o'clock EST, 21 o'clock GMT, but by 13 o'clock, a line stretched for about 3 miles, 4.8 kilometers, outside the 12,000-person Vandel Arena. Many of those at the event, in the battleground state of Michigan, told the BBC that the assassination attempt, which killed an audience member and wounded 2 others, would not stop them from showing support for the Republican presidential nominee. Some said they came precisely because of the shooting. Unlike that rally, held in Butler, Pennsylvania, the Grand Rapids event was indoors, allowing security officers to carefully monitor who entered and to cut off threats from outside the rally. In his speech, Trump thanked the thousands and thousands of people who came to see him almost exactly a week after the assassination attempt. "I stand before you only by the grace of Almighty God," he said, repeating his belief that divine intervention saved him from being killed. Wendy and Steve Upcott of Clarkston, Michigan, were among the thousands who drove from all over the state to see him, many reassured by the increased security. The couple said their 26-year-old daughter begged them not to attend the event 2 hours from home, fearing for their safety in the wake of the assassination attempt. But they felt obliged to come after the shooting last weekend. "The chances of it happening again just 1 week to the day later is unlikely," said Ms. Upcott. Them and many others in Grand Rapids were decked out in red Make America Great Again caps, along with cowboy hats, shirts, and full outfits resembling the American flag. T-shirts with Trump's mugshot were also for sale. Laura Schultz said she thought about her safety on Saturday morning before she decided to come to the event with a friend. "You can't let fear stop you," she said. Other rally-goers, including several young adults, said the assassination attempt pushed them to attend the Michigan rally. It was the first Trump campaign event for fellow Donald, a 24-year-old from Grand Rapids, who wore a shirt with the viral image of Trump pumping his fist after being shot. "This is the first event after the attempted assassination. I think it's probably going to be the most important rally," he said, declining to share his last name. Donald said he had no fears for his own safety because of the hundreds of police officers, including some on horseback. But others said they remained scared for Trump. "It should be a concern for most Americans that he is still not safe," Ms. Upcott said. "He needs to be very careful," said Ms. Schultz. Other supporters expressed outrage at the U.S. Secret Service over the incident last week. The agency has faced intense scrutiny after shooter Thomas Matthew Crooks was able to take aim at Trump in Pennsylvania by climbing onto a roof of a building near the rally stage, even after rallygoers pointed him out to police. Investigators have still yet to name a motive for the 20-year-old gunman who was later killed by Secret Service agents. Since then, the country has become more attuned to possible threats to both presidential candidates. Police in Jupiter, Florida, on Friday arrested a man for allegedly posting threats to Trump on social media, while a different man from Florida was arrested a few days earlier for allegedly threatening President Joe Biden. Saturday's Michigan indoor event space was much easier to secure, with metal detectors and military personnel sweeping the whole building, said former Secret Service agent Jason Russell, who has worked on campaign events at the Grand Rapids Arena. "You'll have a pretty significant number of agents on site," Mr. Russell said, adding that they would be able to keep Trump out of view until his entrance. This was one of several campaign stops the former president has made to the key battleground state, as polls show him in a close race against Mr. Biden. The rally came on the heels of the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where Trump officially accepted his party's presidential nomination and delivered his first public address since the assassination attempt. It also marked the first time Trump appeared on the campaign trail with his vice presidential pick, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance. Mr. Biden, meanwhile, has had to pause campaign events after testing positive for COVID-19. He continues to resist growing calls from members of his own party to drop out of the race due to concerns about his age and cognitive abilities. Trump has, for the most part, stayed silent about Democrats' drama, but on Saturday he told the crowd they have a couple problems. They don't know who their candidate is, and neither do we, he said. On Saturday, the former White House physician, Dr. Ronnie Jackson, released a statement about his condition after having examined Trump. The bullet created a 2 cm wide wound on Trump's ear that extended down to the cartilage, Dr. Jackson said, which is beginning to heal properly. No stitches had been needed, he added. Trump's campaign also announced that it plans to hold its next rally in Charlotte, North Carolina, on the 24th of July at the Bojangles Coliseum. Subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching.